I've already got the music lined up for both for this. Yeah, I had to think about it even before coming here, what tunes I can use, and I've pretty much got them all ready. See, this is newer. This looks like newer brick, unless it's been painted. It's probably been painted. Alright, we don't have far to go now, Bill. Just walking around to the market garden, and there is a room and an underneath area that I might just pop in quickly with the flashlight once we get around the other side. But there is a room here somewhere.
It's beautiful graffiti up here, look at it.
Where?
I have to say.
Up here, yeah, colourful.
Like tagging.
Yeah. Well, this is the entryway that I believe Willacy enters in 1983. That Inside Morisset debuted on Channel 7, October 83. It's a 10-minute piece towards the end of the documentary you're going to see at the end of this video. So as soon as you see Mike Willacy walk through an entry point, there's a perimeter gate or a fencing here, and he talks about that. One of these rooms here has the bars still left on it from memory. Yeah, look at that. This is the wall, the perimeter wall of graffiti, isn't it? Let's just go up to the end here where the soccer field was, and we'll walk back down again. So kids, can you see any dates? This looks very new, all very new. How come these kids haven't dated their work? This area here, Belle, this was full of dumped cars when we came 10 years ago. They must have hauled them all out and then put up those big gates to stop cars coming in anymore. Yeah, this area had a whole bunch of vehicles. 21, I can see a 21 in the corner there. But as for these ones here that look relatively new, unless... How do you think these people graffitied? 24. But how do you reckon these people up here graffitied? How do you jump up on top of the wall? They've needed to bring ladders. This is all done with ladders. Has to be. There's no other way you could get up there. R.I.P. Killer. Is it Killer? K-L-E-R? I think it's abbreviated. I could only tell that through looking at the little screen on my video camera. R.I.P. Killer. It's the only thing I can think of. This one here, yeah.
Yeah, like, so he's good.
Yeah. I think he would date it though.
I like his advice.
Look how real that looks. I thought that was a divot.
Yeah.
It's not a divot. So if you go back to here, it looks like, yeah, he's just sprayed the little dark tone in there that makes it look.
Like I said, he's really good, that guy.
Yeah. That's another thing we have to do this year's walk.
If I was to award an award.
Yeah, which one you reckon?
I was the judge.
That one there?
Yeah, I just like it. His blue, his oranges, this guy's too black.
Yeah, it's just
colour scheme's not too great.
It's just the way they've waved their lettering. When we go down to the Otford Tunnel.
This bistro guy, he's got stacks up.
Has he?
Bistro is everywhere. You'll see bistro when you come in the front.
Yeah. Well, when we go down to the Otford Tunnel, there's really fantastic images in there of actual faces. They look really cool. So I think we'll have a lot more talented artists down South Coast when we're heading. Just head down here, Belle, because there was another little staff accommodation somewhere down here. I remember walking down here a time ago. So this is known as the Crim Ward Fire Trail. And when Willisey came in, he would have come in from here by car from Morisset Psychiatric Hospital. He wouldn't have come in the way we did. Over here, Belle. You can just see the chimney stack. It's very overgrown with lantana. There it is, just there. There might be a path that heads to it. Man, this has been overrun, this one. You can't even get in there. The whipbird, the eastern whipbird. Alright, that's just too overgrown for my liking. But there is another staff accommodation. So that's said to be 5 of them. We know of one here. There was one on the other side that's no longer remains, that's on the original map. That's 2. Bell thought there may have been 2 when we first came in through the door, 4, and there might be another one on the point over there. Just take one picture from here, zoom in, grab the fireplace and that, but this is too overgrown. And then we'll go back in again. I'm wondering if it's quicker coming from Morisset Hospital up the Crim Ward fire trail. If you could escape the cameras and not be seen, is it a quicker way from there or the way that we came in? Do you want to watch that doco tonight again? I think we should now that we've walked around it. Unfortunately, there's only 10 minutes of footage in that documentary from here. And it starts when Mike is next to the alarmed security fencing as he walks in this entry point here. This is, I'm sure, where the vans that brought the prisoners or the psych patients in, this is where they came in from, right here. This would have been a big steel gate here. You can see how thick the hinges were. Danger. Warning, this site contains dangerous structures. Got a little bit of drizzle falling now. How do we get into those rooms, Bill? We got in there pretty easy last time. This is all overgrown now. Alright, I'll clear a path for you and we'll come in through here. We've got to get some pictures in here. Plus we can escape the rain a little bit. Okay, once you're up to this point, it's easy just climbing through the window. We've got some knickers down there. Come on through. You see the knickers? Wow, lacy brass. My Delzy wears something like this.
Wearing one now.
Wearing one now. Getting up to a bit of mischief. Someone's been getting up to a bit of mischief here. You okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so unless someone has cut the bars in that end room there, if my memory serves me correct, could we have come in through here? Oh, we could have come in through here. Here's the kangas again. I've made it difficult for you.
Oh, yes, you do that.
Hang on.
You do that.
Okay, this end room should have bars. Watch the wheel. You know what? In that time, there they are. I knew it. It's the only bars left in the whole compound.
Okay.
Just check that bottom room there. Does that have bars as well? Or is it only this one? It does? Both of them have. Wow, we took the pictures from down there. Or maybe we took it from up there. I'm going to get Bells to stand there. And I'm going to hold onto the bars like I'm an inmate.
That would have been the original bed.
Yeah, what?
That's
Oh,
the
yeah, there you go.
original
The mattress, yes.
TV.
No, no TVs back
No
there.
TV there.
Yeah, that's just done. There wouldn't have been any power here. I don't think. Because it would have been a lot older TV. Back then, 1990, you didn't have plasma.
It's not TV, it's something else.
No, it's a TV.
Is it?
Yeah, definitely a TV. You can see the transformer. I'm sorry, the speaker. It's back to front of
Is that
it.
what's left in this bed?
Yeah,
TV.
yeah, Panasonic.
Okay, so.
Panasonic TV.
Well, yeah. That's pretty eerie.
Isn't it you?
That's
You want me to lay on it?
That's eerie. No, you're not.
I should lay on it.
No.
Get a picture.
No. There's things you're just not to do.
Belle has made a move. This time is starting to escape us. Belle, which way did you go around here? I remember also. Oh, here, hang on there. This is where the toilets were as well. I have a few pictures from 2017 here, especially with that thing there. Can you see a hole in the wall there? Like below us? A hole? I remember a little hole. I don't remember a big one. I remember this, where this fence has been cut here. Can we jump down here?
Yeah.
It's a huge hole.
I said there's a big one and a little one.
Wow, they've taken more bricks out from what I remember back then.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right to head. Someone's put some shopping services.
Are we leaving from that path?
Yeah, we're going to head down that
Not
one.
down to
Yeah.
the lowest place.
So we get down to here. Hang on, I'm going to jump down here. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the smaller hole. Tell me where you want me.
Right.
Did you get a picture of the hole from up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is.
You want to do it just in case? Actually, get one with me just walking in. So go back up to the top there a little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'll just walk in and. So there's a secondary hole. With a whole bunch of rooms to definitely go in there. Let's head on in and see what's up here. I have been in here before. It was just under Ward 21. There's nothing that I'm going to find under here. Give us the camera and I will film and take a whole bunch of pictures as well. So let's start off with the room here. Excuse the pausing. Where are you, Bill? Just pop down a bit. Just, yeah, stay down there like that. Just stay there. Stay there. Right. Just see what graffiti's in here. Oh, we've got bats. One bat. There he is. We've got two of them. Two bats. See if I can zoom in. Two little micro bats, Bill. I've got to change the battery. I've managed to convince Belle to come in with me, and it allows me to film and her to take the pictures. Now, see if you can zoom into these bats, Belle, if they're still on this roof. That one there, can you see that little fella there? Can you zoom in on him? He's cleaning himself. You got him? And then go back a little bit just in case he's too blurry. Right, let's head up.
Angel First Blood lobby.
Oh, this one goes right in. I won't get you to come down in here. Yeah? Oh, you can't see? Come to the door here. Can you see or not? Can't see, sorry. I forgot you don't have a torch. Here, just wait here so you can see the light. Wow, this is a huge room. Come down to here, Bill. This is what was where those other little windows were. Watch your head on that pipe. You see that where those other little windows were?
Oh, yeah.
Come in through here, maybe take it from where I am here. Yeah. There's nothing scary about under here. Maybe if you did it at night time. Ooh, what's that?
It's the claustrophobia.
There it is. Okay, hang on. Let me go in front of you.
The breathing.
It's the heat, yeah. I'm just sweating. It's very humid under here. There's that other little bat. You reckon you can get him? I'll zoom in on this dude. You see him? Two little micro bats. We're using the underground section of Ward 21, and I'm not going to go all the way up there. It just looks like it's for plumbing. Well, while I'm here, just wait here. I'll just do this quickly. I don't think I went up that far. Just see what's in this room. Nothing, just piping and another little way out. So, all right, let's head out. It's too humid in here. The roof peters out the higher you get up, so when you're rather tall, makes it a little bit harder. I'm sure there's plenty of videos of people under here. But again, in that time that they were here, and when I've come in, could be anything down here. Could be a kangaroo that managed to find its way in here and die. But we've swept that. And it's all clear. Okay. Now we're getting to the part where a murder took place. All right, straight down that trail.
There's no rescue team, it's just me.
So down in this area, I believe this to be the market garden. So where all this lantana is, and behind Ward 21 was what was known as the market garden. You ready for this, Belle? We are walking amongst someone's spirit here, down through here. Have a listen to this. The market garden. Inmates were encouraged to grow herbs and vegetables for their own consumption and for sale to local community. Proceeds could be used to buy a limited range of personnel items. Flowers were also grown as gifts for visitors. Charge nurse Sandy Emerton was fatally stabbed in the head with garden shears here in 1969. So Sandy Emerton's spirit is right here. All right, that's it. Let's keep on heading. We're going to get wet now. We're just going to go find this pool and we're out of here. If we can get to it. Look at this big fella. These were the initial three. Now when we first walked in. So we've got groups here. How you going, fella? Skip. So there's the perimeter wall all the way down there. And this area here would have been the market garden. Now we're back up to where that car was, where Belle said, are we going to turn right? I said, oh no, we'll leave that towards the end because that's where the pool is. It's going to be interesting to see how overgrown that area is. And I'm no good with telling what type of cars they are. Mav's brilliant at it. It doesn't take him long to work out what it is. I gather that's him being a spray painter and a panel beater. He's seen a lot of cars in his time. You would never think there was a pool down here, would you? With everything that's grown. And there she is. Looking very murky. How many people have come and explored this place over the years and they've missed the pool like we did when we were up there at Skeggs? Remember the first time? Yeah. We missed it completely. Someone had to tell us that there was a pool. You know what? There's the bumper bar. I don't believe it.
Oh, the white one.
That's the white bumper bar I was holding up. So if you watch that slideshow from 2017, that's the bumper bar I'm holding up above my head. And it was through winter, and I remember when we just went under the Ward 21 there, I whacked my forehead on the wall and I cut, I cut myself pretty. You will not take anything home. This is a part of the compound.
Oh, look at that.
The lily pads. Well, why are you trying to grow them at your place?
I paint them.
Oh, you paint them?
You know, the lily pond.
Yeah. This would have been, what do you reckon these 4 posts would have been here? A ladder going down into the pool? Yeah. A diving board would be, here's the filters here. Come and get the picture of the filters. They could do with a bit of cleaning out. Give a shot down through here actually. I might stand on the other side of the pool there. And it's in a lot worse condition, not surprisingly after 10 years. Let me stand on the other end. And this is the last of it, Bill. We just head back straight up to that door there and we're done. We're out of here. The heavens have really opened up now. Probably serves us right because we've been here longer than expected. See if you can head around towards the left there. We'll work our way back out that way. The beautiful thing, huh? There's no way out? You're right, there's no way out. This wall from Ward 22 actually joins in on the perimeter wall. Just see if there's any other exit point here. So unfortunately we're not going to be able to walk around. Actually we might do that. That's the way we'll go home. No, I think we'll go out through the front door. I think we've spent enough time in here. Alright, straight back out the archway, Bill. We've got a half an hour walk back to the car. It did say on the radar when we checked this morning we're going to get intermittent showers. We were pretty good there for about 2 hours or so. We could see it coming up from Sydney. Yesterday afternoon there at Kangiangi. It was pouring down there before it started overnight on the Central Coast. Lucky this camera of mine's waterproof. They've been following us around everywhere. Well, that's the tour. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it gives you a little bit of insight of what these buildings were, where Sandy was killed, where they played soccer, what happened to my white bumper bar. It's now in the pool. So stay tuned. After we exit this door, we'll sign off and you will see the 40-minute documentary from 1983 with Mike Willesee, where he visits Ward 21, 19 and 13. Funnily enough, 2 years after the documentary, I believe Ward 13 and 19 closed, and 7 years after, Ward 21 closed. I think it brought to the public how terrible conditions were in here for the inmates and how cruel they were. And I'm pretty sure the government at the time closed it down. I'm just going to read one last thing from here, Bill, and then we'll head off. Just going to read one little piece that I put down before coming here, and we'll end with this. Morisset Hospital, Ward 21, known as the Crim, was a maximum security facility for the criminally insane that opened in 1933 or 36, according to some sources. Yet on that news article I had from 10 years ago, it says it was opened in 1930. In 1974, Ward 22, which was adjacent to Ward 21, closed down, and 16 years after, in 1990, the Crim closed permanently. It was established to house dangerous patients and prisoners operating under a focus of containment before its closure, with patients transferred to Long Bay Jail. And on that note, thanks for joining us. We are very wet. Until we see you on the next adventure or explore, from the Icon and myself, adios.
The following Willisey film, Inside Morisset, has some scenes and dialogue of a graphic nature. They have been included in the special to preserve its realism and integrity. Some parents may wish to exercise discretion in regard to younger members of the family.
This is a beautiful place. All this wonderful bushland right on the shore of Lake Macquarie. Only about 2 hours from Sydney. But as you look around this park-like setting, you start to get the feeling that something is wrong. You see people sitting quietly behind wire fences while the kangaroos hop around freely. Morisset may not look like a psychiatric hospital, but that's what it is. A place for men and women who are mentally retarded or suffering some form of mental illness. What makes Morisset special is that this is the place where other psychiatric hospitals send their most violent patients. And Morisset also has been given the task of caring for the criminally insane. For some, Morisset is the end of the road. But for others, it can be a sanctuary or an asylum, a hospital or a jail, maybe just a place for time out. Step back from the pressures and regather your wits. As a nurse, Morris Brown sees them coming here time and again, sometimes willingly, sometimes not. All it takes is a certificate stating you are in need of psychiatric attention to remove you from the outer world, suspend your rights until you are assessed by psychiatrists, and if need be, magistrates. In the case of John, all it took was a violent outburst against his mother.
Well, John, what have you been up to?
Nothing.
Nothing. That's not
Much. Nothing much. Oh, smashing wardrobes, smashing mirrors.
Why have you been doing that?
Because Mum got me frustrated.
Your mum got you frustrated. Thanks, mate. That's fine. When the doctor rings, I'll find out if he wants you to hang around. Your mum got you frustrated. How'd she do that?
Just nagging.
Nagging you. You've been in Curry Hospital for a while?
Yeah.
How long?
Since Monday.
Since Monday. Why did you admit yourself to Curry Hospital?
I never, Dr. Wong did.
I see. And what happened that they decided to send you down here today?
Well, I walked out of the place today.
Ah, right. Where were you going to go?
I went home. Got changed.
All right. Well, while we're waiting for the doctor to come, we'll start filling in some of those papers. What do you think of coming down here?
I don't know. I didn't like it last time because there was nothing to get a punch in the mouth every day and put in the room and bash shit out of you.
When you were here last time?
7 years ago.
Yeah?
Not in this ward. Not in this.
What ward was that in?
In 19.
Was it? Find that hard to believe.
Well, that's what went on.
Were you misbehaving?
Nope. I'm doing nothing. They just come up and go bang.
Were they? It's not nice, is it?
No.
Well, I can assure you that doesn't happen anymore.
Good.
Good.
This is Ward 19, and it's second in notoriety only to the infamous Ward 21. Both hold the criminally insane, or patients with a history of violence. These men are held under strict security, and the nursing is hazardous, even though these men have improved to the point where they are allowed to leave Ward 21.
Good morning, Barry.
Some are so antisocial, they need to be locked in individual cells each night. Most patients accept the routine and get up when told at 6:30. But not George. George always resists.
Time to get up.
Don't get too close. He once made a living out of fighting, and he is still belligerent.
George, time to get up, George. George, you going to make your bed?
Yeah, best I can, sir.
All right.
Best I can, up, cold. Both, sir. Both, sir, I got them. The worst.
Here's another man named John. His thoughts often seem scrambled.
I can't speak to him.
He's had 4 strokes,
I lost time.
and his brain is a mass of scar tissue.
Ooh, she's fucking cold.
Just wait there for a minute.
There's a nice cup of tea out there waiting for you.
Yes, there's someone here waiting for you too.
Come on, George. Sit up, mate. Come on, sit up. Come on.
Keep me going, sir.
Sit up, George. Bed wait, please. All right. Get away, you. I'll drive you.
All right, get up.
You don't make my bed for me.
Well, you get up now. Come on. Not messing about. Out of bed and get dressed. Come on. Get dressed now.
Well, keep wiping me too this morning, too.
Make your bed.
I'm a killer.
After you get dressed, come on.
I've killed one, I've killed a man yet, I will,
Enough talk. Just get dressed. Come on.
Big arms. You keep on wiping this morning, too. Come on, George. Hop up. Nice warm shower out there.
Don't do that. Don't do it. Just wait there, mate. That's all I want you to do.
Why don't you want to get up, George?
Not down. Just a minute.
Why don't you get one?
In George's cell, his shoes and indeed all other objects are removed because he tends to throw them at those who try to get him out of bed. It's a tough ward, all right, but Nurse Les Wheeler is used to it and even seems to like it that way. He has a talent for a job that few could handle.
We've often had phone calls from people saying, look, we can't handle this patient, he's built the staff up, we want to send him up. And we usually say to them, why can't you handle him? But they hit us. We say, well, what are they going to do to us? Same trick. They hit us too. But we usually manage to talk them down. We don't get too many fights between the patients and staff.
Yeah, man, George. You made it wrong.
Why don't you take it off? Take it off then, come on. Let me go, let me... Oh,
What's your arm, man?
I know.
Take yourself and put up here. Well, who'd like some more? More in. Thank you, sir. More in. Thank you, sir. More. You read that for me, Jeffrey? Thank you, sir. Well, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Thank you, madam. You're done very much.
Ron Jones, you're on a diet. Take down, please, you're on a diet. Now, you're on a diet. You know you're on a diet. Next, please, come on. We have confidence in what we can do. We treat them as men.
More if you'd like it. More egg.
We often say, oh, well, if you want to act rough, we can act rough too. And they sort of look at you and say, oh, all right. And that's it. They're good patients.
Put on the nose there, mate.
Ray,
We had a patient come in from Kenmore. He used to bash all the staff up. He came in. He said, I'm not staying in this place. This place is a hole. I'm staying here, and raced for the fence. And I was on his tail, and as soon as he turned around and realised on his tail he was going to do me, fight me. So he sort of threw a couple of punches, and he ended up on the ground, and he said, well, geez, he said, they wouldn't do that to me at Sydney Hospital or the Kenmore Hospital. So we're willing to grab a patient and not just try to talk to him. If you can talk to him, you'll talk to him. But if you can't talk to him, we'll grab him. Physically hold him, restrain him. That's about what we do here.
Come on, Georgie, I'm going to wash the veranda, mate. Come on.
Come on, George, you're going to stop making and clean the floor up, matey.
If a patient throws a punch at you, put your hand up. But mainly you sort of grab them. Not 1, 2, 3 nurses grab first so you can't hurt them. You only have to do it once, and they realise that you mean business.
Glenn, get a hand with this guy, please.
Come on, George, we need you outside, mate.
Bit of chair. Come on, George.
Fuck you, all right. Let me go here. I'll sit there.
Come here. Sit down with George, don't fight me.
You are dead. You get through, you bastard. You come back here, I'll let you this tin, you bastard. That's what I'll do to you, you...
I've been hurt myself. I've been off on compo. Broken ribs, 3 broken ribs. 1 punch, because I tried to talk a patient down. So I ended up getting punched in the ribs.
From New Guinea originally. I was in an orphanage. I was taken out at about 2.5 years of age and placed in a foster home with this Irish family. And then at 10 they put me in a boys' home. I came back to them for a short while, and at 15 they asked me to leave. And I had no money, no food and no job. And this wonderful old lady up the road called Mrs. Allison took me in and fed me and clothed me, got me a job in the railways, and so I lived with her for 7 or 8 years, and then she died suddenly of a heart attack and I was out on the street again. So I was once again on my own, and from there I graduated to jail. I was doing 90 days for vagrancy, and I was homosexually attacked in jail, which is quite common these days. And the chappie who I was in the cell with did it to me, and we had a fight. I struck him with an iron bar, and I've ended up killing him. And I have governor's pleasure now because the authorities felt that I was mentally ill for what I did.
Governor's pleasure can be a life sentence in the very real sense. It can go on forever. Already Laurie has now lived in Morisset longer than he has lived anywhere else in his life. And his story is one of the many puzzles with which I was confronted at Morisset. The very idea of a man going to jail on a vagrancy charge, being attacked in jail homosexually, and ending up here for so long, leaves a lot of questions unanswered. We sought the opinion of the hospital's medical superintendent, Dr. Les Darcy, and with Laurie's agreement, Dr. Darcy gave us his assessment.
He has a serious psychiatric illness which is under control most of the time with medication, but when his anxiety level rises, his paranoid ideas come out again, and he believes that there are plots against him and we're involved, and he becomes very aggressive at times.
He says that he got picked up for vagrancy, and things went bad when he was the subject of a homosexual attack in jail and then killed the man with an iron bar.
Yes, well, he tells us that that he was attacked homosexually, but in fact other evidence closer to the time of the offence suggested that he believed at that time that the other prisoner had put salt in the sugar container in the cell, and he was annoyed about it.
That was rain dances, Moses.
Ward 13 is one of the 2 admission wards here at Morisset. If you're brought here, you may remain here, or you could be sent to another ward dealing with special problems. But it's here that the psychiatrists and magistrates must determine at what point abnormal behaviour constitutes mental illness. John Stace has been here about 3 weeks now. It's not his first time here. And the story of how he came to be admitted on this occasion is, to say the least, unusual.
I'd been all the way up into Queensland, up through St George, and through the Moonies, and out into Dalby. I was looking at a place to buy up there. Anyway, on the way back, it would have been about 8 or 10 miles north of my hometown. I ran out of petrol. This was about 9:30 or 10 o'clock Sunday morning. Anyhow, I tried to wave some motorists down to get some petrol. I'm out on my crutches. Didn't feel like walking. It was only about 4 or 5 miles of a nearest service station. I thought I could wave a motorist down to get some petrol. Nobody stopped. Anyhow, this, like I said, this is about 9:30 or so in the morning. Sit there all day, nothing but cars going north and south all the time. Dark comes, so I got a spotlight out. I had a spotlight in the car, so, and I tried to wave some motorists down with the spotlight. Anyhow, they wouldn't stop still. So then I put my crutches out in the road, and a couple of people stopped. Yeah, what's the problem? I'm out of petrol, mate. Oh, what are your crutches doing on the road? I said I put them there in the hopes that somebody'd stop so I could ask for some help. Oh, okay, we'll see if we can help you. Yeah, a couple of hours go by and still no help come, so that's when I got the spotlight out and I started hitting people right in the eyes with. Put my artificial leg out there and a big bus just ran straight over the top of it. Carted it down the road, smashed it up. Anyhow, next thing I know, the coppers come out from my hometown. 2 of them, pretty stupid looking gloves they are. Yeah, they carted me into the cooler, locked me up, and then next thing sent me down to Morisset for doing strange things, I reckon. I reckon they were doing strange things. Well, truck drivers, when they break down, you know, they put triangles out to show there's something wrong. So I put my leg out. Yeah, I reckon if I was driving along somewhere and I seen an artificial leg out in the middle of the road or even a pair of crutches, I reckon I'd have to stop to see what it was about. Because it is strange. It's unusual. You don't see an artificial leg or a pair of crutches out in the middle of the road every day of the week. And if I seen something like that, I reckon I'd have to stop to see what it was all about. Funny thing, that I ran out of petrol, and that's what got me back in here.
He's been here, I think, 3 times now. John, he is a character. He's a very colourful sort of a character. He does get ill from time to time, usually because he stops taking his medication. But when he gets ill, he does some fairly strange things that bring him to the attention of the police and the rest of the community where he lives. John is always very vocal and usually abusive when he first comes to hospital, and rather difficult to take for a while, but generally after a few days and he gets back onto the medication that suits him, he settles down, and I find John quite a nice guy and a very likeable character, really.
I've done some strange things. Let's say I've tried to be an individual.
What?
No train strike tomorrow?
No, it's no
If you do anything individualistic in this world here, you're dubbed a nut.
Dr. Darcy believes there is at least a little hope for each of his patients. Without experience, it's hard to dispute that. But walking in for the first time, it's very easy to get the feeling that many have close to no chance of improvement. They appear to be time servers. The drug trolley is the only persistent, evident sign of treatment. Mostly it contains depressants, downers, which are so strong they would put most of us into a deep sleep. But sometimes the drugs fail to work. Sometimes there are side effects. And when all else fails to arrest a deep, often suicidal depression, they send for this box. It sends an electrical charge through the brain. We know it as shock treatment. The hospital calls it ECT, electroconvulsive therapy.
How long since you've had it, Ethel? Since you've had ECT?
4 weeks.
4 weeks, is it? Okay, go to sleep in a few minutes.
No one knows quite how it works. But in cases of depression as severe as Ethel's, a course of up to 8 treatments does produce results.
That's right, just like that.
Fair bit of paste, give it a good rub in.
Peggy has tried massive doses of ECT or shock treatment and medication. She's a manic depressive, which means that it's a continual challenge to match the dramatic changes in her mood with the required changes of treatment.
Peggy, what happened to you that started it all?
Well, I don't know. I woke up one morning and I couldn't go to work. 38 years ago. I was a married woman. I had a daughter 8 years old. Very happy, had a lovely home and everything. I was a manageress of a chemist shop in the beauty section. I'd been there in that section for 5 years. I just couldn't go to work, so I stayed home, crying. I couldn't cook my dinner. It just went on and on and on. I let it go on for 9 months and tried to take my life.
With someone like Peggy, who's our resident manic, I guess you could say, her swings have become so close together over the years that even with the speed that we change a medication to accommodate her ups and downs, we still don't seem to be able to stop the actual swings in her mood. And when she gets really high, she's just a total disturbance to the whole world. She doesn't sleep for maybe 3 or 4 days at a time. Her behaviour becomes very degraded, and her personal hygiene becomes nothing. She doesn't care. She urinates on the floor. She defecates on the floor. She attacks other patients for no reason whatsoever, physically as well as verbally. She attacks the staff almost continually. Luckily, she's getting old and frail now, and she's not all that adept at attacking people, but she's still, if she catches you off guard, she pulls your hair or she scratches with her fingernails or whatever. She's very, very trying, and she's, as I said, she's like that sometimes for a whole fortnight.
Peggy's moods are so extreme and so unpredictable that they defy preventive treatment. When she is depressed, the very thought of having shock treatment makes everything that much worse.
Every time I need shock treatment, the first day I get depressed, I start deciding how I'm going to take my life. And I try. I've stolen knives and they found them. And I've been going to commit suicide even up till yesterday, and I get better so quickly. Just as quickly as it comes on, it goes off.
Why are you frightened?
Because I'm frightened that I'll start on it before I'm asleep. And I'll have it like I did in the old days.
Without anaesthetic?
Yes.
What was that like?
Well, can I move my hands?
Yes, sure.
You hit the ceiling, you hit the bed, you hit the ceiling, and you wake up. And they have two, down at Prince Alfred, they had 2 extras to hold you on the bed. You saw them when you went in. They leaned over you before they gave you the treatment. Now I had ECT here. I had 12 here. I had 6 in Prince Alfred. I had 12 here before they decided they were going to give shock treatment with the anaesthetic. And it's really wonderful. I love going off to sleep, but I'm terrified until I start going off to sleep. And you can't do anything about it.
Are you ready then? Okay. There we go. There we go. All finished. There we go. He's having bilateral fit now. Only a fairly short fit that he has.
He's breathing now.
Now he's breathing and everything will be okay in a few minutes.
So how many times have you had shock treatment?
178.
How many?
178.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Too many. The last doctor I had 6 months ago said that I had 177 too many, and I was too old for any more. And it knocked my body about so much that I shouldn't have any more.
How long have you been here now?
10 years.
What do you think about the shock treatment?
I think it's wonderful for everybody else.
You don't like it?
I think it's wonderful for me too.
Would you like it again?
No, never.
You scared of it?
Yes, I'm terrified.
Boredom is the biggest enemy in this place. Boredom of nothing to do. You just sit around all day or just pace the courtyard. That's all it's got me through. It's not allowing things to get on top of me. I just sat there, just fighting it mentally.
There isn't an answer to the boredom question, especially in this ward. It's a very strong issue. There's no real answer to it. The only answer is for the nursing staff in the ward to do their best to find activities for the patients. Often patients are kept in the ward, 24 hours a day. And to find something that interests people and can keep their interest is very difficult. Their attention span's usually very short. We find in reality that people do sit for long periods during the day doing nothing.
Hey, I'm Sticky.
Hi, Stephen. What have you been up to?
Much. A bit of this and a bit of that.
Stephen is 21. He has a history of antisocial outbursts that get him into trouble with the police, and he's on a 3-year bond for smashing up a jukebox. With his record of instability, Stephen finds it very hard to get a job, and he became depressed. He has come into Morisset this time on the insistence of his probation officer.
What's this shit?
That's the key to psychiatry, mate. That's the key to all the problems.
They wrote a book about me, did they?
I don't know if it's about you. You have to have a look and see if you can find yourself in it.
Alright. Where's personality disorders?
Is that you, is it?
Yeah, that's me.
How do you know it's you?
Because I was told so.
Who told you so?
I'm not saying.
Do you believe it?
Oh, yeah. I believe it. You've got to put some label on you.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know what it means?
Yeah. I'm not telling you, though. You know what it means.
You found it in the book?
Huh?
Have you found it in the book?
There you are. Antisocial or asocial personality disorder. Antisocial individuals are always in trouble, benefiting neither from experience nor punishment and maintaining no real loyalties to any person, group or code. They are callous and hedonistic, showing marked emotional immaturity with lack of sense of responsibility, lack of judgment and inability to rationalise their behaviour.
That's not you, is it?
It's warranted, reasonable and justified to them.
That's not you, is it?
Yeah, that's me.
It is.
Yeah. And what about this here, eh? I'm getting stelazine, which is for schizophrenia and a psychotropic drug, and it said that people with personality disorders are said to have become more socially adapted as a result of LSD therapy. Alright, where's my LSD?
Like Laurie and so many of the people who come to these places, Stephen did not get much of a start in life.
Treatment though, would you?
Yes, I would.
My grandparents brought me up, 6 months old.
I don't think so.
My real mother lives down in Melbourne, and my father, I've never met him. I don't know where he is. I'm not allowed to contact him or anything either. His wife got a court order out for not to contact me, and me not to contact him. Probably thinks I'd stuff up his life or something. Her life. If I just appeared on the scene after 20 years or something, pop me head up, there you go, old man.
This is Ward 21, and this is where they keep the criminally insane. In fact, that rather likeable young man we just met was placed here on a previous visit, but on that occasion he escaped with 2 of Australia's most notorious criminals, Crib and Monday. And since then they've upgraded security here, including the provision of this new electronic alarm fence. Coming here as an outsider for the first time, you certainly hope it all works, because it's difficult to come here without a feeling of apprehension, a feeling of fear, in fact, because in Ward 21 there always seems to be an undercurrent of resentment and imminent violence. When I first walked in, a lot of patients avoided me. Some talked to me without looking me in the eye, an old prison habit. Only a couple displayed the sort of erratic behaviour you might expect. Of course, all were drugged. I met only one man who was obviously anxious to get out.
Do you think when you leave you can take me with you?
I can't take you with me. They wouldn't let me do that. No, they'd lock the door.
Against the law?
Yeah. You've got to get better first.
I'll offer you money.
You offer me money? Oh, I can't take money. I can't get you out. When Crib and Monday escaped from here, they went on a rampage of abduction and rape. Crib was already a triple murderer. But now that the security is much tighter, perversely there is a greater degree of danger for the nurses or visitors like me. Several nurses told me they fear that any future attempt to escape would need hostages, and the nurses are unarmed and have no access to arms. Even policemen are not allowed to bring guns in here. The danger of a patient getting possession of a weapon is too great. These men are predominantly murderers, and they suffer from mental illnesses. Walking among them, it's hard to face that reality, hard to equate your own fear and apprehension with the apparent calm of these prisoner patients.
I've done 11 years all told. I've been over to the other side now.
What happened?
I cracked up over practically nothing. It's just went around the bend.
A lot of people are here simply because they're not wanted in jail. They come up here and they get sick of them here and send them to jail, and jail cops them for a while and sends them back.
That's right, yeah.
Why doesn't the jail want them?
Too much trouble for them, you know. They're not
equipped for it.
Yeah, they don't fit into the prison system properly, you know. They're not tractable.
In Morisset, progress can be slow and tough. It took Laurie 10 years to progress from Ward 21 to Ward 19. But it's taken Stephen only one lapse, lasting a matter of seconds, to get back to Ward 21. At lunch on this day, he lost his temper and threw a chair at another patient. So now he's back. You note that the privileges are significantly greater than in Ward 21, but it's still high security, and in some subtle ways, even more limiting than prison. Laurie has experienced both, and for him, there's no such thing as friendship here.
It's very hard to have any social activities going or any other type of activity because the patients are unaware of what to do, sort of, you know. Everyone lives in a sort of isolated world of their own.
Oh, no. The coat caught fire. Hey, Johnny.
John?
Don't do that. Don't eat the flowers.
She builds them up, don't worry about it.
You're afraid to a certain extent to become too emotionally involved with other patients because they drain everything out of you.
Pass 2 boxes of matches, please. Give me one, bro.
You can give them a cigarette or buy them a Coca-Cola or something, and that's as far as your relationship goes.
Hey, Alan. What's something about
It's a bit of chocolate.
Prince Charles and
Thanks very much, sir.
Wonder.
No, you have it, pal.
What is it?
No, it's just a flat one.
What?
Yeah, I'm done now. I've only got one pair, see?
I'm supposed to flat.
Yeah, I'm finished. But you hang on it, pal.
I can hang on to it.
Yeah, it's yours, sir.
You don't want me to do anything?
No coming at all. No worries at all, sir.
Don't put them on?
No, don't have to worry me. You're right, Spell. She's new. Don't worry about it, sir. No, it's far better than me. I don't want to take home an extra one, thicker one there, because they take it straight off in the middle of the night. It disappears. I don't know whatever ever happens to it. I would never ever know. But there's money in it for you. You'll do some good.
Yes, some people are grotesque. Their behaviour's ridiculous. Their speech is disgusting or unintelligible or whatever. But you have to look past that. Otherwise, if that's all you see, I don't think you can do your job at all.
looks like a big device. What does it do?
The camera, Tim.
Doesn't make me tighter.
Yeah. No, it won't make you tighter.
What he says it will. Can I go on minimum tiredness, please, Bruce?
A lot of people are put here because they've upset someone in the community or because they're different to a degree that they alarm someone. And if that's all you see as a nurse, then your reaction to those people is going to be just so wrong. It's going to be the same as the people they've come here to gain asylum from.
Anyone behind you there, Bill?
1, 3, 4. Confidence in institutions like Morisset lies directly in their ability to keep violent patients effectively locked up. Escape from wards like 21 or even 19 mean big trouble. But in some of the other wards, it's not so unusual to have someone abscond.
Can you ring up and get a car? Mark's wandered out through the back courtyard.
Righto. Hello, Jill. Hi.
Hey Mark, where'd you get to, mate?
I don't know.
You went for a walk, did you?
Yeah.
Thought the voices get the better of you, mate.
Yeah.
You want to hop in, Mark?
No.
Come on, mate. And you were on your way back, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Do you remember what made you run off?
No.
Back again, mate. Come and see us next time you feel like running off, Mark. Hey.
Yeah.
Life wouldn't be interesting if we didn't do silly things.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
He's back.
Where did you go? For a little walk. Where'd you get to?
Down to the hospital.
Which hospital?
Morisset.
Morisset Hospital.
Why did you go, Mark?
I know.
Well, we're glad you're back anyway.
Yeah.
Mark is a problem because after 14 months in Ward 13, he's not getting any better. As can happen in psychiatric treatment, there's no apparent answer except to keep up the medication. Nurses must live with the fact that many of their patients may never be any better. And even the attempt to stabilise their condition can be dangerous, because if it takes too long, the patient can become institutionalised. Some of the most chronic cases are the alcoholics who have so destroyed parts of their memory that each night they need to be shown where their beds and lavatories are.
I'm glad you worked that out for me.
Yeah, see you, man.
I ain't gonna be it.
Okay, it's your bed, Joe. Yes, I'm here. Yeah, you smoke some matches in?
Smoking at night, for these people, of course, is simply too dangerous.
Where's your matches? Where's your lighter? And your baggie, yeah. There's your matches. That's it. Right on, mate. You know, get undressed and get into bed now.
It's late, and Mark is safely in bed, asleep. Tonight, Ward 13 has 22 men and only 2 women. Morris has had 1 new admission, but for the time being has lost Stephen to Ward 21. Peggy is showing signs of moving from her depressed state into her manic state, but right now she is stable and peaceful. John's battle with authority and boredom is over for 1 more day. His crutches lie beside his bed. The ward, at last, is quiet. Tomorrow is another day.
Morning, gents. Rise and shine. Greet the new day dawning.
There will always be Ward 19s and 21s in this world. Society needs to be able to lock away those members whose behaviour becomes a danger to themselves or to others around them.
This happens every second or third morning. It makes a hell of a smell. And see this, all this sort of stuff. We've got to put up with this, we've got to wash it every morning. Hopefully we'll let them smell out. To this man, every couple of mornings he'll paint the walls with feces, urine, make puddles, tears the clothing up. For instance, there's one right there. It's his underpants torn to threads. All that's got to go in the laundry. It quite often happens anyhow.
These people, at this time, have no place in society. Some have been rejected by families, some by other hospitals. Some even have been rejected by our prisons. John will probably remain in Morisset for the rest of his life, living in a world of his own, talking to himself and eating the clover. Men like John and George are unlikely to change their ways, and allowances are made for them.
Can I have a shower, mate? A nice hot shower, a cup of tea and a biscuit? Huh? Come on. Come on. George, what are you doing with your pants? Come on, mate. Come on, Glenn.
Come on the bed, mate. Sometimes down there.
Huh?
Sometimes down there. Put them on the bed.
No, they're all right.
Hey, not all right. Idiots.
You want to have a shower, mate? That's it. That's it. Come on. Come on, George.
Take it. Walk that over.
George. Good on you, mate. Here, look here. Here's your hat. Here. Here.
Let me walk. Let me walk. Let me walk.
Oh.
Thank you.
If all goes well, Laurie will gradually receive more responsibilities and greater positions of trust. If he can ever prove his behaviour is under control, he may one day graduate towards 17. If he'd been serving a murder sentence in jail, he'd probably be out by now. For doing Governor's pleasure, he could easily spend the next 10 years or even the rest of his life here.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you. Thanks, Laurie.
Nor does the future look good for Stephen. Today he will come out of Ward 21 and go back to 13. In a few days he will be released from the hospital. But not long after, the police will have cause to pick him up and he will be back in custody waiting to appear before the magistrate.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Very good. 2, 1 spoon, right? Okay.
And so the job falls mostly to the nurses, men like Les Wheeler and Morris Brown. The job is difficult, sometimes even dangerous.
What are you coming up there about?
And if you measure job satisfaction in terms of the patient's improvement, then mostly it's very little, and there are no medals.
George doesn't like people interrupting his thoughts. He's very aggressive, very aggressive. He likes to fight. He used to fight from the old days, and he thinks he owns the place, and he's invading his privacy, so he's going to put him out. Mr. McDonald was wiping the table down, and apparently he might have touched it with a cloth or something, and was wiping the table down, and George admired it. Yeah, he's going to fight again.
I'll drop you there, that's what I'll do to you.
Bob likes to have a bit of a fight. He likes a bit of a fight. George likes to have a bit of a go as well, so they're entertainment, I suppose. But I think it keeps George alive to have a bit of a a go.
I don't think this is the answer to mental illness. It's probably far and removed from the best answer, but it's the only answer we've got at the moment, and we have to do the best we can with what we've got. I don't think we do a bad job with what we've got. I hope our patients don't think we do too bad a job.
Stay on 7 now for the Australian movie thriller The Cars That Ate Paris, starring Wendy Hughes and John Mellion, followed at 10:15 by more action on Big League Soccer. And then tomorrow night at 8:30, Patty Duke Austin stars in Look What's Happened to Rosemary's Baby, the spine-chilling sequel to the original blockbuster.